In the past, I have broken down the first two zones in HYTALE, Zone 1 and Zone 2. Both videos got really good support and feedback, and you guys really seem to like when I do these zone breakdown videos, so I want to continue the series with the frozen tundra we all know is Zone 3. I am CanadianFlash, thank you for coming back to my channel, and welcome to another HYTALE video. Hey, welcome back everybody to another breakdown video. Today we're going to be talking about Zone 3. Yes! Alright, let's go. It's Zone 3. This video is going to be broken up into, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 5 different parts. It's going to be cool. There's going to be mobs. There's going to be races. There's going to be bosses, prefabs, and loot. I already recorded this video. I'm kind of mad. For some reason, I went back to look at the footage and all you hear was this. I don't know why I didn't pick up audio. That's kind of weird. So let's go break this down. We're going to start off with the mobs. There's quite a few. Not as many as like Zone 1 and 2, but we're going to take a look at the mobs right now. So the first mob, this is alphabetical order for all you OCD people out there. So yeah, let's look at this. So first up we have the Crawler. Crawler can probably be found in pretty much every single zone. But I'm pretty much assuming that it's just going to be in the caves. And we also, maybe even a little bit on surface in like nighttime and stuff like that. That'll be really cool. Crawler, just ugly mob. You probably don't want to fight him. He's weird. I don't know. He's got a big mouth. Then there's the Fawn, who I am assuming is going to be the like main good guy in Zone 2. I'll talk to them more about the Fawns after, but they're pretty much a half goat, half human like creature that I think are going to be a big combatants to the Outlanders. Then there's going to be the Goblins. Obviously, these guys are pretty much going to be in every single zone too. Like I'm pretty sure the Crawlers, maybe Goblins, and maybe Skeletons. There's probably going to be Zone 3 Skeletons. They're probably going to be the main like different cave mobs that you're probably going to fight, kind of like how creepers, zombies, spiders, and all those guys are in the caves too in Minecraft. Then there's going to be the Ice Dragon, really cool mob. I'm really wondering if you can tame these guys. If we can, that would be super cool. Honestly, I would love that. Ice Dragon, probably one of my favorite mobs, just by the way it looks and how it's in like the thumbnail for the announcement trailer. It looks super cool. After that, we have the Jackalope. The Jackalope, if you don't know, is a rabbit pretty much, and there are snowy rabbits in the world, like rabbits that like live in the snow. So why not have them in Zone 3? Like we do know they're in Zone 1. Obviously one gets chased by a fox, but what if a rabbit in Zone 3 gets chased by a wolf or something like that? You never know. Then there's also going to be the mouse. The mouse, you know, we see him in some like gameplay trailer for Zone 3. Other than that, maybe you can follow him in the caves. Maybe he'll find some loot for you and stuff like that. It'll be really cool. Then we have the Outlanders. Outlanders probably going to be the main combatants in Zone 3. Outlanders, they're like the cult people. If you guys don't know about them, then look them up. There's literally a whole blog post about them, and there's a bunch of different screenshots. They have really cool prefabs. They worship the water magic. They worship Varen's magic. It's really cool, and they are probably one of my like favorite lore scripts in this game. I don't even know about their lore, but I already like them. After that, we have the Owl, just another mob in Zone 2. You could probably just see him flying around, maybe see him in a few trees or something like that. Probably will come out at nighttime. Then there's the Polar Bear. Polar Bear is my sister's favorite animal. They're really cool. You could probably just see them. We see one polar bear and its cub in the trailer, but then you could probably maybe see them just if you're exploring like the Arctic or something in Zone 3. After that, we have the skeletons. There's Zone 3 skeletons, there's Zone 2, Zone 1 skeletons, pretty much. There's going to be skeletons all around, but the skeletons look really cool in Zone 3. They're called like Frost Warriors or Frozen Warriors. They're really awesome. They have like a nice sword, they have like an ice beard. Really cool. I really want to fight those guys. Then there's going to be the Void Spawn and the Void Eye, and probably any other void creatures that are going to be there. We do see in a screenshot at nighttime, there's a guy hiding behind a tree, and then there's also going to be like the Void Spawns, the Void Eyes just flying around at nighttime, and it looks to be in a Zone 3 scene, so I can assume these guys come out at nighttime in Zone 3. After that, we have another basic mob, which will probably just be around, is going to be the Woodpecker. Just like the Woodpecker and Owl, just really like make the game just feel more alive and in-depth, have like a more biological like universe and stuff like that. They're really cool. After that, we have the Wolf, one of the coolest mobs, probably in my opinion, in this game. I think in Zone 1, you know, the Torques can tame the wolves. Why can't you tame the Zone 3 wolves? I'm just saying, you can tame wolves in Minecraft. Why don't you just tame some wolves in HYTALE? That'll be really cool. I would love a wolf army along with my, like, raptor pack. Could you imagine having 2 different packs? Oh, the raptor pack for speed, the wolf pack for stamina. Guys, this is amazing. And last but not least, we have probably the main, like, mob that defines Zone 3, and it's going to be the Yeti. Probably one of the main bosses in Zone 3. Next, I want to talk about the two races that we get to see, like the two most popular or most, I don't know, definite races that you can probably side or not side with in Zone 3. And the first one is going to be the Fawns. The Fawns are the half goat, half human-like creatures that we can see in Hytale. They're not confirmed to be a Zone 3-like creature, and they're also not confirmed to be a race. But I really do, there's something about these guys that I do think will be, like, make them a race in this game. We do know in like the Outlander thing, they said the walls of an Outlander village, of the Outlander villages, are really high to keep something out, and it could be the Yeti, yes, but also it also could be the Fawns. They could they built their walls. The Outlanders build their walls high so that the Fawns can't jump over the walls. You see what I'm saying here? Fawns, really cool. I really want to know a little more about them though. After that, there are the Outlanders. We all know who they are. They are the cult people that use the water magic, use Varen's magic, and they pretty much they worship the dead and all that. They're really cool. Probably my favorite race. Sorry, Connor. I know you like the Quebecs, but man, I'm an Outlanders type of guy. They're so cool. I would love to side with the Outlanders. I hate to say it, but I kind of would. Using their magic against themselves. Oh, that would be awesome. Plus, if you get to work with Kairos with them, that would be really cool. It's another theory that I have. After that, we're going to take a look at some bosses. Yes, bosses are super cool. So one boss that I want to talk about, probably the little beginning Zone 3 boss, is going to be the Yeti. He's probably, you see him in a screenshot. There's people with barely any armor. I think they're wearing copper armor and they're fighting him. So it doesn't seem like he's the most challenging type of boss, but probably he's going to be one of the bosses that you spawn in the game. If you see him early on when you have wood tools or something, he'll kill you many times. But once you get maybe some good iron armor, get a long range bow or something, he's probably going to be no match. After that, there's the Ice Dragon. Really, really cool. I wonder if, I'm not sure if you can tame dragons at all, but I would love to tame a dragon. I don't know about you guys, but if you can ride an ice dragon, or a lightning dragon, or a fire dragon into the battle against the void dragon, that would be so awesome. Who doesn't want to ride a dragon into a battle? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You can't tell me I'm wrong here, guys. Honestly, because I'm not. You know I'm not. We also don't know if there's going to be a fire dragon, ice dragon, earth dragon, or wind dragon. We just know that there's going to be ice dragon. I really hope there is dragons per zone. I don't know, maybe, but how they will look. Maybe the ice dragon is the most menacing. Maybe there'll be a little smaller dragon for earth, or there'll be an extremely overpowered thunderbird type dragon for the lightning dragon. Who knows? It'll be really cool. I can't wait to see those. And probably the main boss that we're going to fight in Zone 3 is going to be the Outlander Priest. But there might also be another boss that is not disclosed yet. As I'm saying, Zone 1 and Zone 2, they're pretty tiered. Zone 1 is really tiered. You have yourself and Chieftain as the early game boss, and then maybe you have the Void Spider as a late game boss. And in Zone 2, you have maybe attack a regular Ziggurat, but then you have the Broodmother as the late game boss in Zone 2. We don't know what the early game, I think the Yeti is going to be the early game boss, and the Outlander Priest is a late game boss, but we're not really too sure. We don't have that much information about it, and I would love to speculate the Outlander Priest is super overpowered and everything, but I'm not really too sure because he's just a guy that harnesses the power of water. Also, if I haven't mentioned, the main element in Zone 3 is water. You get to see a bunch of water crystals. We're moving on to the prefabs part. So one of the main prefabs, as I just said, are going to be the water crystals. You're probably just like Zone 1 and 2, there's crystals that have the element of their very zone in them, so you can probably obtain them just by attacking the mobs in there and maybe ripping out a crystal, kind of like a Kyber crystal for Star Wars. It calls you or something. That'll be cool. There's not really many prefabs that we see in Zone 3, but another big prefab that we're probably going to see in Zone 3, obviously, is going to be the Outlander huts, or the Outlander camps. They're super cool. They're probably going to be the biggest thing in Zone 3 that we're ever going to find. I can't wait to see them. They're really awesome. And if I can just store my village with my pack of raptors or a pack of wolves, I'll let you guys know, I will do that. Oh, imagine a video, 1,000 raptors versus 1,000 wolves. Who knows? That would be a cool video. And then last, there's also dungeons and cave mine shafts kind of escarpments in that type of sense. I forget what they're called, but they're really awesome. You just walk up to them. They're old rundown mines that you can just go down into and probably find some cool loot in the chests and stuff. Other than that, not many prefabs in there. So then we're going to talk about loot. and the type of loot that we can get from Zone 3. So personally, I think Zone 3 is going to be harder than Zone 1 and 2. I know they're all beginner spawning zones, but I think Zone 3 has a little more lore and in-depth personality than like maybe Zone 2. So I think Zone 3 is probably we already know Zone 3 is my favorite zone. I've said it many times and I'm sticking with it. And you're probably gonna get some pretty beginner loot once you kill the Yeti. Maybe if you attack the Ice Dragon, you'll get something. Maybe I think the Ice Dragon is the loot in my opinion, but maybe if not, he'll bring you to some treasure or something. Who knows? If you gain his respect, or if you like almost kill him and don't, and maybe spare him or something, or if you save the Ice Dragon too from something. And then last, the Outlander Priest. I think you probably get a pretty good loot from the Outlander villages. Maybe the outside like watchtowers you'll find like a bow or something, or like a cool looking sword. But maybe if you like attack the priest in his like chief hut or something, then you'll get a really cool weapon, maybe like the fire sword, which you could also use to take down the Yeti. Who knows? That's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.